Yo, what's happening? Ash here, and in today's episode we are searching for the sunfish. So we're heading to Nusa Lembongan in Indonesia. It's just off the coast of Bali, and it's one of the great places to go and search for the ocean sunfish. So these guys get their name sunfish from the fact that they like to swim up to the surface to warm themselves up. They've been seen as deep as 800 meters, and it's got to be pretty cold down there. So you can understand why they want to come up and warm up on the surface. Fun fact about the ocean sunfish is that they are the largest bony fish in the world, weighing from anywhere from 200 kilograms all the way up to 1,000 kilos. That is insane. And these guys can measure up to 1.8 meters long and 2.5 meters tall, which makes them very, very big. And their brain is the size of, guess what? A walnut. So the aim of this trip is for us to try and find the sunfish. I've been living in Indonesia for 6 years and I've never seen one. I've had a couple of trips to Nusa Lembongan, but they've always eluded me on every single dive. This time I'm really hoping that we're going to see them. Hoping to see some Manta Rays, hoping to see some awesome stuff around here and some cool sharks, maybe even some hammers, but we're not going to know until we get there. So the team for this trip, we've got Luli, we've got Huli, we've got Tom, we've got Carla, and we've got Sebas. We're going to be diving with a dive centre called Blue Corner, Nusa Lembongan, and they dive all around Nusa Lembongan, Nusa Chenengan, and Nusa Penida, which are all islands just off the coast of Bali. Now at the right time of year, which is normally around July to October, something like that, it's the best time for you to be finding the Mola. Normally you'll find them waiting in the shallow water to be cleaned of their parasites. Now the most common cleaner fish for Mola is the longfin bannerfish. So that's a surefire sign if you do see them, that maybe, if you're lucky, there might be some Mola around. Now another interesting fact about these guys is that when they're born, they're actually only 2.5 millimeters in size, which is tiny. So they are widely recognized as a species which has the most extreme growth rate of any other invertebrate, growing to more than 60 million times their birth size. All right, so now we've told you a little bit about the sunfish, we're going to show you around Nusa Lembongan. And when we say we, I mean I, because I'm arriving in Nusa Lembongan before the rest of the team are. They're going to meet me there later on in the day. So that gives me a little bit of chance to explore. So let's go and take a look. Something super cool about the area in between Nusa Chenengan and Nusa Lembongan is there is a very small channel and the tides go out very, very far, which makes this a really prime spot for the locals to grow seaweed. Yep, you heard, seaweed. So in the channel in between the two islands, there is a huge amount of space which you'll notice is divided into these square areas by bamboo poles and lines. And what these guys do is they farm seaweed. And they use this seaweed to sell to the cosmetics industry and all sorts of different industries. A lot of this stuff goes to Taiwan and is used in products such as, get this, toothpaste, cosmetics, shampoo, conditioner. There are so many things that you would not believe that seaweed is in, but it is big business for these guys, and it has been since the 80s when it became very, very popular. So this is the famous yellow bridge linking Nusa Lembongan and Nusa Chenengan. I've just driven up a random cliff and I found a deserted restaurant that has a pretty spectacular view. So, I'm going to show you what it looks like. And it is absolutely stunning. But this is absolutely amazing. I'm on the side of a cliff in Nusa Chenengan. That over there just behind me, that is Nusa Penida. Very soon, tomorrow, we're going to be somewhere down there in that stuff, the ocean. Going to do some diving, searching for some mantas, searching for some mola. So we'll see what we can find. All right, so our first day of diving, we're up at 6 AM, but the team is super, super tired. Mola.
Mola. Manta.
I'm going to be like
the great white.
This is Blue Corner Dive, who we're going to be diving with over the next couple of days. Now these guys have strict new COVID guidelines, so all of the equipment is stored in separate boxes for hygiene, which is great for us to know. This is my guy G'day, say hello.
Hello. Good day, yeah. Hopefully we get it lucky today.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
And this morning we're heading out to Crystal Bay in search of the gargantuan sunfish. As you can see, the ride over is absolutely stunning. These islands are insanely beautiful. So, team, how was the first dive? What did we see?
And a treasure shirt.
So although that was a beautiful dive, it was cold, which is a good sign. We want the upwelling cold water to bring the Mola up from the deep, but unfortunately, not today. Next up, Manta Point, and we aren't letting ourselves lose spirit. We're really hopeful for tons and tons of mantas. So we spent some time hanging out at a cleaning station, and sure enough, we were lucky enough to be graced by a squadron of Manta Rays. Such an amazing feeling being surrounded with all these gentle and curious creatures. Really one of those dives that I am never going to forget. Alright, so that's our first day of diving out of the way, and now it's time to find one of the only restaurants in town that's still open. We want to have some celebration beers. We've got some awesome footage of the mantas, so we're all in high spirits tonight. Tomorrow we're going to head out again, hoping to find those dinosaurs, the sunfish. Now, dive sites for tomorrow are going to be Blue Corner, which is a renowned place for spotting the sunfish, and Toyapaka.
Ikan besar. Well said.
All right, team, expectations for today? Yesterday we found our mantas. We're happy about that. But we're still searching for that ever elusive Mola. We're going to go to Blue Corner this morning and Toyapaka.
I need a whale shark.
And Luli dreamt about whale sharks last night. So fingers crossed we're going to see that too.
Great white dragon.
And we definitely need to tick off a great white. But most importantly, the Mola. The search continues. Things got a little bit hairy at one point. The currents there can be absolutely insane, and they can quite easily push you out and down very quickly, which is exactly what happened to us. Fortunately, we're all very experienced divers. Not that I'm saying that that is an excuse to take risks. We did not take any risks, but sometimes these things happen. And I think that our experience was very, very important and integral in us making out nice and safely to the surface. We just went for a dive in Blue Corner and
It was good. I mean,
So many eagle rays.
we saw like 15 eagle rays.
And a grouper, a big grouper. And after that, I don't remember anything.
One day we fly last
I think Current just got a new
world record.
Yeah.
1-0 to Current. Official max depth was 30, but computer readings, Carla?
42.6.
Really? 43? Tom?
44.
44? 42?
Luli 46 probably.
Luli, you want to explain your experience?
Yeah, explain the dive.
What do you think about your...
What the fuck? I thought I did something wrong because I saw, the last thing I saw was silhouettes underneath me. Tom like, why? I want to be with the eagle rays. And he was like, and I saw them bubbles and boom,
Oh, man.
like, I didn't understand.
I saw our bubbles coming from down and going around us. I was like, shit, those are our bubbles and they're under us.
And at one point I was like,
My favourite expressions about the dive. I reckon we must have drifted about 4 kilometres, something like that, and the dive total time was, what was it, like 18 minutes?
Mine 21. Almost 1,000. Woo! Whale shark, mola, great white, and maybe a whale. Probably a whale.
It was amazing, man.
what's called?
Beautiful corals.
Beautiful. Yeah.
No, very sad.
So conditions were right. It's nice and cold. Hit like 21, 22. Just no molars. Tom's 1,000th dive unfortunately was not as fruitful as we'd hoped. Yeah. We did see some lovely coral.
Yeah.
Very lovely.
And I saw Seth riding fully. It was beautiful. Thank you for that.
Alright, so now we're going to head out, do some more exploring, and we are going to Nusa Chenengan. So we're going to go and head out and check out the Blue Lagoon. It's one of the great tourist destinations. The water there is so blue, and it's just an incredibly beautiful place. We are just trying to fight our way through to get to Blue Lagoon.
It's a bit abandoned these days.
So it looks like this guy didn't really have so much luck. This place is absolutely insane. So cool. Everything about it is amazing. These rocks down here, absolutely insane. These big waves that are smashing up over here. The colour of the water genuinely is hugely turquoise. The cliffs over here. So guys, what's going on? Please explain to us English people.
We are having a round of mate, that is Argentinian drink, Uruguayan people as well. Normally we have it around this time. It's a mix of herbs and hot water. Seba could say that it's a very boiling water, but for us... What is the...
Argentinian flavor, eh?
Never ever touch the straw.
Oh no, you never ever touch the silver straw, okay? You just leave it there.
You mean like you just did?
Yeah.
Out. Yeah, that you have the wet part here, so you only pour water here, and then this is the dry part.
You have to finish all the mate before you can give it back. You cannot just drink a little bit and pass it.
Is there a time frame? Because people get pissed if you hold it too long.
Yes, we say that
He does.
I mean, it's because if you have to wait too much. It's like a tan.
It's like a joint.
Yeah. Opa.
And rule number 3.
My mother could see this video.
Rule number 3. You can only say thank you when you don't want any more mate. If you say thank you before, you are out of the game.
It's very complicated.
I know. So many rules.
Such a simple thing.
Yeah.
Next up, we headed to the Chenengan surf break, found ourselves a little bar, and we had a nice cold bintang. Sat and watched the sunset, which was absolutely stunning. Super nice with not many people around.
One, two, three.
Too much lads.
And while sitting having another beer, we decided that we were going to give our friend the Mola one last chance to show himself. Cheers! So on our last morning, it was a super early start because we needed to make sure that the tides were right for us to be able to dive Blue Corner safely.
Yeah, Mola.
Yeah.
And probably sometime we saw hammerhead, never know.
Okay.
Yeah, good luck. Hopefully we'll get lucky today.
So that's what you reckon?
I reckon this is the right time to see Mola. So
I'm positive that we're gonna find them now. Yesterday we didn't find them, so this is the day. Okay, we're gonna leverage the upwelling currents in Indonesia at this time of the year. So yes, we'll find them.
I don't know, I decided to change the fins because with this one we couldn't see our Mola Mola, but with this fin, ay ay ay, caliente.
Ay, 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 caliente!
Caliente, hermano!
And I tell you what, it was worth every last minute of lost sleep the night before. Absolutely incredible dive. Because sure enough, in the distance, we could see something that was a bit of a weird shape. A few things swimming around it. And there it was. The Ocean Sunfish in all its glory. The guy was also pretty chilled about having us around, which was excellent because it gave me the opportunity to get nice and close and to get this incredible shot of the guy just chilling out. So there you have it. We came, we saw, we conquered. Seeing the Mola Mola was probably one of the best moments in my life. The fact that I've been searching for them for such a long time and to finally come into contact with one in such an incredible encounter. Ay, ay, ay. Turns out as well that they are as dumb as they look and super slow. So guys, that's it for this episode. I hope you've had a nice time on this adventure looking for the Mola Mola. I'm so glad that we found it. Please hit that like button, share this, and make sure you subscribe to the channel for more. So until next time guys, look after yourself and stay safe. Pew pew!